Hello everybody, this is Urban Cascade for Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. We are here today in Fuchsia City's Pokemon Center, about ready to continue onwards. Finally gonna go up against that final gym leader, about ready to make progress. And meanwhile, I'm just going to digress. Now, if you remember, from this LP up to this point, everywhere that I've gone, every gym that I have seen, I've gone into. There's Peter City's gym, Cerulean City's gym, Vermilion City's gym, Celadon City's gym, Fuchsia City's gym, Cinnabar Island's gym, and Saffron City's gym, which leads only Pallet Town, Lavender Town, and Viridian City, right? Well, Lavender Town has that Pokemon Tower, so you can mark that out. We've already been all throughout Lavender Town. And Pallet Town is way too small to have a gym in it. So you can mark that off. We're heading to Viridian City. We're on a road to Viridian City, as one would say. Although we were flying there. And you're probably wondering, Steven, I thought that Viridian City didn't have a gym. No, I didn't show you the gym. When we went through here, I went straight up, talked to that one guy, he taught me how to catch Pokemon, and I just continued on my merry way. There's a path right here that I did not show you guys, or I don't remember showing you guys. I may have. The power's out. Yes, I'm recording this through my mind! No, the internet is out, so I kind of can't check, you know? And I kind of want to get a video at least recorded tonight, even if I can't get it posted, you know? Anyway, if you head over here, take a look, people. The Viridian City Gym. And I was being an idiot right there. Now, the reason why I did not show you the Viridian City Gym was because there was a guy standing there, this guy over here. Come on, I was trying to just turn. Fine, I won't turn. Screw you, Hill. This guy right here, if you came over here anytime before going up against Blaine, he will be blocking the pathway. And he'll be saying, oh, you can't come in here because the Viridian City gym leader isn't here. Durka, yeah. Which means that you can't go in there. The Viridian City gym leader is gone. He's nowhere to be seen. And the gym is empty. Just like my heart. Anyway, come over here and talk to him again, and he'll tell you that the Viridian Gym's leader has returned. Which means that we can finally go on in. So let's do that. This is the Viridian City Gym. And what the hell, is that an item? Yes, this right here is an item. It is. 1 second, I'll have to go over there and get to it. It is and recover and revive. And something or another that starts with an R, so it should not be An. I'm going to become an hero. Anyway, I digress. Come over here. Let's begin. You're probably wondering, why am I not going over there and taking out those three that are over there on the left side? Why did I go up here and take this guy on first? Well, you'll see. It's complicated to explain it. Anyway, our first fight is against Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn is a rock ground type, which means that it has a weakness to plant types. It's also weak against water type, which means that your best bet would be to have either Venusaur or Blastoise out, launch a Leech Seed at it, launch a Vine Whip at it, launch Razor Leaf at it, launch a Hydro Pump or Surf or whatever at it, you can make short work of him. Rhyhorn has extremely high defense, if you couldn't tell. But if you use anything that is not strong against it, you can still take it down pretty easily. This guy is a Karate King. That means this guy's better than Chuck? Better than Chuck Norris? I don't think so. Well, actually he is. This guy brings out a Machoke. Machoke is the evolved form of Machop. It is a fighting type, which means that your best bet would be to bring out a swoosh, 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 swoosh. To bring out a flying type or a psychic type. But if you use your Venusaur, you should be able to take it down pretty easily. Why am I using Venusaur throughout this whole thing? I don't know. Why am I changing out? I'm an idiot. Machop is the first form of Machoke. I keep having this feeling that I have to belch, but I just can't. Anyway, Machop is also weak against flying and psychic type because it is a fighting type. You can make short work of it with either of those two, but I'm going to just continue using Saria. And Saria leveled up. Well, you know, I'm going to change out Saria for someone else. I'm going to bring out Kumatora, just to show you guys a fight between a psychic and a fighting type. Here he uses Flash. Use Flash to blind him. Kill him by blinding him. Kill him on the inside by blinding him. Burn his eyes from the inside out like the Ghost Rider by using Flash on his eyes. Anyway, just use Psychic. Just use Psychic. Finish him off. Come on. And the black belt goes down. What the hell, dude? Why are you screaming at me? Why are you screaming at me? Whoosh. Why does that look familiar? And why was that guy screaming at me? Make me feel depressed. Anyway, head over here this way and then just go forward a couple times, and here's the next guy. But what about those three? You'll see. Your Pokemon will cower at the crack of my whip. No! Pokemon bondage is not okay. You cannot hit my Pokemon with your whip. I refuse to allow you to, Mr. Lollipop Man. Yeah, this guy brings out Arbok. Arbok is the evolved form of Ekans. It is a poison type, pure poison type, which means that if you have a ground type, or if you have a psychic type, that's it. You can make short work of it. For some reason, I still have Saria out. I'm probably going to change Saria with someone else for my next fight, because Saria is not really that good for this gym until later. Until one certain fight. Anyway, Arbok goes down, Saria gets some experience, and the Tamer's going to bring out Tauros. Tauros is a normal type, so your best bet would be to bring out a fighting type or a rock type. Since I have neither, I'm going to bring out Ragnarok. And use Dig. Yep, just going to use Dig. Make short work with Tauros by using a ground type move. Although it did nothing! I said it did nothing and the screen went black. Oh my god. Use Ember. And it still does nothing. What can I do to kill you? Tauros is not really too much of a powerhouse unless it's trained correctly. Since it's a normal type, it has kind of a limit to its attacks. But I don't know. Just use Fly and finish it off. It does have one of the strongest attacks simply because it's a normal type. it can learn Hyper Beam, if I'm not mistaken. And if I'm not mistaken, it can also learn Surf. A Tauros that can surf. Holy crap! Anyway, I digress. Yes, I digress. No. Here's something kind of funny. Haha, I can bypass this one, but I do not want to, so I'm going to change Saria out with someone else, and it's going to be true, Nate. I don't know why I turned into a song, so I'm going to stop. I don't think I've sung a song when I was in a gym area, so I kind of had to. It was kind of a mental anguish, if you would. Mental anguish, I had to sing. Singing is my life. No, my life is video games. If you couldn't tell. And college. Although, I'm not in college right now, so video games comes first. Actually, family comes first, but I'm digressing too much. Use Fly. Make sure it works with Machoke. Finish him off. Yada yada yada. This fight's over. Achoo! Why are you screaming at me? The first guy says, ah! And you say, achoo! There's no reason for it. I don't make any. You can't make any sense out of it. Viridian Gym was closed for a long time, but now our leader is back. I really want to see who your leader is. I mean, I'm not going to spoil who it is. It's someone that we've seen before. Let's just say that. It's someone we've seen before. That definitely narrows it down. Oh my god. We've seen a lot of people over these few 100 million episodes. I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's 62 now. I think this is the 62nd episode. And we're almost at the end. At episode 62, I think. But I'm not going to call it episode 62. I'm just going to call it my episode. Yes. Because I don't want to say episode 62 and feel stupid. Anyway, speaking of feeling stupid, I did not explain Nidorino. Nidorino is a poison type, the evolved form of Nidoran male. Being the evolved form of Nidoran male and not Nidoran female, it has a higher attack and not a higher defense. Nidorina, which is the evolved form of Nidoran female, has a higher defense. Booyah! Try saying that really quickly and not get tongue-tied. Because I am surprised that I did. It's like verbal diarrhea. Speaking of verbal diarrhea, hello NIDOKING. NIDOKING is a poison ground type, yeah, with a special attack. This one, I don't think it has that attack, but I know that another one that we will fight later does have an attack that, let's just say it's not really smart to have Trinade out in this fight. Not in this fight, but in that fight. I stopped making sense after episode 1. I apologize. Use Fly. Just keep using Fly. NIDOKING is the evolved form of Nidorino. It is a poison ground type, so your best bet would be to bring out a water type. Possibly a grass type. I'm kind of iffy about that. I don't know if it would work. Or a psychic type. That is probably your best bet. But anyway, I'll have Trinade fly up into the sky and land the final blow. Bye bye NIDOKING. This fight is over. NIDOKING also has a special attack called Horn Drill. If he uses Horn Drill and it successfully hits you, you're dead. Doesn't matter if it's a level 1 NIDOKING. I don't know how the hell he could do that. Hack it, I guess. Whoa, trippy. If it's a level 1 versus a level 100, which is the highest level in the game, and it still uses Horn Drill, you are dead. It's an instant KO. But I don't see any Pokemon having Horn Drill at that level. Then again, I don't know. Someone might get lucky and get like the most ungodly Pokemon in the world. Now the reason why I did not do these guys first is because this guy says, heh, you must be running out of steam by now. If you went up against him first, it would not make sense. And I'm all about making sense, aren't I? With my episodes that have me digressing constantly for no reason. Anyway, this guy brings out SANDSLASH for his first Pokemon. SANDSLASH is the evolved form of Sandshrew. It is a what is it called? It's not really a powerhouse. It's not that, to me it's not really that good. It has pretty high attack, and I don't know, it's just not really that good to me, I don't think. It's not good to me. It's a mean Pokemon! Anyway, its weakness, if I'm not mistaken, is grass, water, and I can't think of anything else. I know that since it is a ground type, any of its attacks that is special, any of its special attacks, by which I mean Earthquake, Dig, anything of that nature, any ground type attacks, are ineffective on a flying type. So Trinade is one of the better choices for this fight. I don't know about this fight, but a fight against a SANDSLASH, I'm trying to make sense. It's really difficult, and Trinade went down, which makes it even harder. So let's make short work of this guy. And I'm going to test and see if it is actually weak against grass type. I don't know if it is. I know that Rhyhorn was, and I don't know if that was because it was a... Yep, it was because it was ground type too. I knew it was a rock and ground type. I didn't know if it was because of the rock type or because of the ground type that it was weak against. Grass type move? I don't know. The next Pokemon is Dugtrio. Dugtrio is a ground type, is the evolved form of Diglett. I had to think of what that was, what that word was for some reason. And it is kind of an interesting Pokemon. Its signature move is Dig. If you can get one that can learn Fly, what the hell? You never see them come out of the ground all the way. You can only see their heads, so there's no telling how big they are. And then there's the fact that, since their main attacks are ground type attacks, because they do, their main attack is Dig. If you use a flying type against them, chances are you're not going to get touched. Unless they use Slash or Scratch or some crap like that. But I digress. This fight is over. Cool Trainer has ran out of gas. Maybe he needs to eat some more Mexican food.